Iago, The Strategies of Evil by Harold Bloom. Chapter 6. I will chop her into messes. Cuckold me. If you have lost your faith in the war god, you yet retain profound interest in his degradation. Milton's Satan, Iago's son, hates Milton's God and seeks some way to grieve him. War in heaven has been fought and lost. In Iago's mode, Satan resolves to prey upon innocence. Eve and Adam become Desdemona on a cosmic scale. Iago, entering with Cassio, is clinically aroused when told that the Moor is angry. Desdemona. Alas, thrice gentle Cassio, my advocation is not now in tune. My lord is not my lord, nor should I know him, were he in favour as in humour altered. So help me every spirit sanctified, as I have spoken for you all my best, and stood within the blank of his displeasure for my free speech. You must awhile be patient. What I can do I will, and more I will than for myself I dare. Let that suffice you. Iago. Is my lord angry? Emilia. He went hence but now, and certainly in strange unquietness. Iago. Can he be angry? I have seen the cannon when it hath blown his ranks into the air, and like the devil from his very arm puffed his own brother. And is he angry? Something of moment then. I will go meet him. There's matter in't indeed, if he be angry. Desdemona. I prithee do so. Exit Iago. Act 3, Scene 4, lines 118 to 136. Thrice we hear angry. Iago recalls the Moor's serenity under fire and loss. Anger is new. Aesthete of jealousy, Iago eagerly seeks Othello. Desdemona and Emilia, in Cassio's presence, exchange what wisdom they can on the theme of male jealousy. Desdemona. Something sure of state, either from Venice or some unhatched practice made demonstrable here in Cyprus to him, hath puddled his clear spirit, and in such cases men's natures wrangle with inferior things, though great ones are their object. 'Tis even so, for let our finger ache, and it endues our other healthful members even to a sense of pain. Nay, we must think gods are not gods, nor of them look for such observancy. As fits the bridal. Beshrew me much, Emilia, I was, unhandsome warrior as I am, arraigning his unkindness with my soul, but now I find I had suborned the witness, and he's indicted falsely. Emilia. Pray heaven it be state matters as you think, and no conception nor no jealousy toy concerning you. Desdemona. Alas the day, I never gave him cause. Emilia. But jealous souls will not be answered so. They are not ever jealous for the cause, but jealous for their jealous. It is a monster begot upon itself, born on itself. Desdemona. Heaven keep the monster from Othello's mind. Emilia. Lady, amen. Desdemona. I will go seek him. Cassio, walk hereabout. If I do find him fit, I'll move your suit, and seek to effect it to my uttermost. Cassio. I humbly thank your ladyship. Act 3, Scene 4, lines 136 to 163. Desdemona, lucid and yearning for happiness, is conscious of the shadow falling upon her. Emilia, who has experienced Iago, is wiser and darker. Cassio, transparently loyal to Othello, approaches a kind of pathos that augurs ill for ill. Shakespeare allows us a momentary stay from tension by introducing Bianca, a Venetian courtesan in thrall to Cassio. Their dialogue nevertheless turns upon the fatal handkerchief. Bianca. Safe you, friend Cassio. Cassio. What make you from home? How is't with you, my most fair Bianca? In faith, sweet love, I was coming to your house. Bianca. And I was going to your lodging, Cassio. What, keep a week away, 7 days and nights, 8 score 8 hours, and lovers' absent hours more tedious than the dial 8 score times? O weary reckoning! Cassio. Pardon me, Bianca, I have this while with leaden thoughts been pressed, but I shall in a more continuate time strike off this score of absence. Sweet Bianca, giving her Desdemona's handkerchief, take me this work out. Act 3, Scene 4, lines 164 to 175. Cassio is asking Bianca to copy the embroidery, yet there are multiple meanings to, quote, take me this work out, unquote. The work is Iago's net, and nothing will take Cassio and Desdemona out of it. Bianca. O Cassio, whence came this? Is this some token from a newer friend? To the felt absence now I feel a cause. Is't come to this? Well, well. Cassio. Go to, woman. Throw your vile guesses in the devil's teeth from whence you have them. You are jealous now. That this is from some mistress, some remembrance? No, by my faith, Bianca. Bianca. Why, whose is it? Cassio. I know not, neither. I found it in my chamber. I like the work well. Ere it be demanded, as like enough it will, I would have it copied. Take it, and do it, and leave me for this time. Bianca. Leave you? Wherefore? Cassio. I do attend here on the general, and think it no addition nor my wish to have him see me womaned. Bianca. Why, I pray you? Cassio. Not that I love you not. Bianca. But that you do not love me? I pray you, bring me on the way a little, and say if I shall see you soon at night. Cassio. 'Tis but a little way that I can bring you, for I attend here, but I'll see you soon. Bianca. 'Tis very good. I must be circumstanced. Act 3, Scene 4, lines 175 to 198. The spirit is light and dallying, but jealousy has intruded. I always want to hold on to this interlude, because everything to come is harrowing. Othello's collapse is total, under the careful guidance of Iago. Iago. Will you think so? Othello. Think so, Iago? What, to kiss in private? Othello. An unauthorized kiss? Iago. Or to be naked with her friend in bed an hour or more, not meaning any harm? Othello. Naked in bed, Iago, and not mean harm? It is hypocrisy against the devil. They that mean virtuously and yet do so, the devil their virtue tempts, and they tempt heaven. Iago. If they do nothing, 'tis a venial slip, but if I gave my wife a handkerchief. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 1 to 10. Lying naked in bed together is only a venial or pardonable slip. But then Iago brilliantly returns to the handkerchief. That trifle light as air becomes a scalpel carving Othello's soul. Othello. What then? Iago. Why then 'tis hers, my lord, and being hers she may, I think, bestow it on any man. Othello. She is protectress of her honour too. May she give that? Iago. Her honour is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief. Othello. By heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it, thou saidst. Oh, it comes o'er my memory, as doth the raven o'er the infectious house, boding to all, he had my handkerchief. Iago. Ay, what of that? Othello. That's not so good now. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 11 to 23. Halting and sporadic, Othello's speech betrays a mental confusion so grave that he seems dehumanized. Iago surpasses himself in pressing home his poison. Iago. What if I had said I had seen him do you wrong, or heard him say, as knaves be such abroad, who having by their own importunate suit, or voluntary dotage of some mistress, convinced or supplied them, cannot choose, but they must blab. Othello. Hath he said anything? Iago. He hath, my lord, but be you well assured no more than he'll unswear. Othello. What hath he said? Iago. Faith, that he did, I know not what he did. Othello. What? What? Iago. Lie. Othello. With her? Iago. With her, on her, what you will. Othello. Lie with her? Lie on her? We say lie on her when they belie her. Lie with her? Zounds, that's fulsome. Handkerchief. Confessions. Handkerchief. To confess and be hanged for his labour, first to be hanged and then to confess. I tremble at it. Nature would not invest herself in such shadowing passion without some instruction. It is not words that shakes me thus. Pish! Noses, ears, and lips. Is possible? Confess? Handkerchief. Oh, devil! Falls in a trance. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 24 to 41. Iago's music of thought, discordant and merciless, annihilates the Moor's remnant of composure. The refrain becomes lie, with the double meaning of prevarication and intercourse. With brio, Iago delivers his grand line, quote, with her, on her, what you will, unquote. Othello 5 times repeats variations on, quote, lie with her, unquote. Fulsome is most foul. Handkerchief is 3 times repeated by the Moor, as he threatens to hang Cassio before the lieutenant confesses. Othello's mind is overcome as he loses control of fact. He insists that his fury means Desdemona's guilt, and that mere words could not shake him into uncontrollable frenzy. As he faints into a trance, the images dance in disorder. Quote, noses, ears, and lips, unquote. Handkerchief, and most significantly, O devil, an unmeant yet accurate appellation for Iago. Exuberant in aesthetic glee, Iago salutes his own elixir. Work on, my medicine, work. Thus credulous fools are caught, and many worthy and chaste dames even thus, all guiltless, meet reproach. What ho, my lord? My lord, I say, Othello! Act 4, Scene 1, lines 42 to 46. Shakespeare's singular power is to contaminate us with Iago's inventive joy. How many among us could withstand him? Frank Finlay so captivated me at this point that I was momentarily exuberant. Iago's manipulation of both Cassio and Othello is a work of genius. Enter Cassio. Iago. How now, Cassio? Cassio. What's the matter? Iago. My lord is fallen into an epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday. Cassio. Rub him about the temples. Iago. No, forbear. The lethargy must have his quiet course. If not, he foams at the mouth, and by breaks out to savage madness. Look, he stirs. Do you withdraw yourself a little while, he will recover straight. When he is gone, I would on great occasion speak with you. Exit Cassio. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 47 to 56. As an aesthetician of evil, Iago begins to run ahead of our apprehensions. Iago. How is it, General? Have you not hurt your head? Othello. Dost thou mock me? Iago. I mock you not, by heaven. Would you bear your fortune like a man? Othello. A horned man's a monster and a beast. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 57 to 60. The Moor takes Iago's query as a reference to a cuckold's horns. The ancient seizes upon it to generalize with true gusto. Iago. There's many a beast then in a populous city, and many a civil monster. Othello. Did he confess it? Iago. Good sir, be a man. Think every bearded fellow that's but yoked may draw with you. There's millions now alive that nightly lie in those unproper beds, which they dare swear peculiar. Your case is better. Oh, 'tis the spite of hell, the fiend's arch mock, to lip a wanton in a secure couch, and to suppose her chaste. No, let me know, and knowing what I know what she shall be. Othello. Oh, thou art wise. 'Tis certain. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 61 to 73. In this delightful vision, all married men are yoked to cuckoldry. They lie at night in beds not private to them, but at least Othello knows the facts. Iago is all for knowing. Emilia has cuckolded him, and she is a whore. Poor Othello whimpers in tribute to this wisdom. Iago. Stand you a while apart. Confine yourself but in a patient list, while you were here overwhelmed with your grief, a passion most unsuiting such a man. Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, and laid good excuses upon your ecstasy, bade him anon return and here speak with me, the which he promised. Do but encave yourself, and mark the fleers, the gibes, and notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face, for I will make him tell the tale anew, where, how oft, how long ago, and when he hath and is again to cope your wife. I say, but mark his gesture. Marry, patience, or I shall say you're all in spleen, and nothing of a man. Othello. Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in my patience, but dost thou hear? Most bloody. Iago. That's not amiss, but yet keep time in all. Will you withdraw? Othello stands apart. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 74 to 92. Like a conductor, Iago commands Othello to maintain a steady beat. As a stage director, he urges the Moor to step aside. With the scene set, he teases Cassio about Bianca, so guiding his language that Othello will take the courtesan as being Desdemona. Iago. Now I will question Cassio of Bianca, a huswife that by selling her desires buys herself bread and clothes. It is a creature that dotes on Cassio, as 'tis the strumpet's plague to beguile many, and be beguiled by one. He, when he hears of her, cannot restrain from the excess of laughter. Here he comes. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 93 to 99. Iago's intimacy with us, the audience, transcends the easy villainy of Richard III. There is a spooky charm in his telling us, quote, now I will question Cassio of Bianca, unquote. The hussy Bianca has taken Cassio as her ponce, and the cheerful rapscallion responds with minimal affection and laughter. Enter Cassio. Iago. As he shall smile, Othello shall go mad, and his unbookish jealousy must conster poor Cassio's smiles, gestures, and light behaviours quite in the wrong. How do you now, Lieutenant? Cassio. The worser that you give me the addition whose once even kills me. Iago. Apply Desdemona well, and you are sure on it. Speaking lower. Now, if this suit lay in Bianca's power, how quickly should you speed? Cassio. Ha ha! Laughing. Ha ha! Alas, poor caitiff! Othello. Aside. Look how he laughs already. Iago. I never knew woman love man so. Cassio. Alas, poor rogue, I think in faith she loves me. Othello. Aside. Now he denies it faintly and laughs it out. Iago. Do you hear, Cassio? Othello. Aside. Now he importunes him to tell it o'er. Go to. Well said, well said. Iago. She gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it? Cassio. Ha ha ha! Othello. Aside. Do you triumph, Roman? Do you triumph? Cassio. I marry her? What? A customer? Prithee, bear some charity to my wit. Do not think it so unwholesome. Ha ha! Othello. Aside. So. They laugh that wins. Iago. Faith, the cry goes that you marry her. Cassio. Prithee say true. Iago. I am a very villain else. Othello aside. Have you scored me? Well. Cassio. This is the monkey's own giving out. She is persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise. Othello aside. Iago beckons me. Now he begins the story. Cassio. She was here even now. She haunts me in every place. I was the other day talking on the sea bank with certain Venetians, and thither comes the bauble, and by this hand falls me thus about my neck. He embraces Iago. Othello aside, crying, "Oh, dear Cassio," as it were, his gesture imports it. Cassio, so hangs and lolls and weeps about me, so shakes and pulls me. Othello aside, now he tells how she plucked him to my chamber. Oh, I see that nose of yours, but not that dog I shall throw it to. Cassio, well, I must leave her company. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 100 to 138. I cannot recall another effect like this in Shakespeare. It would be hilarious except that carnage beckons. The antiphonal to and fro of Cassio's light-hearted merriment with Othello's gathering fury produces an unsettling cacophony, rather as though Gilbert and Sullivan are being played against Boito and Verdi. Bianca's arrival with the inevitable handkerchief, though it could not have been overtly planned by Iago, sublimely fulfills his mission. Iago. Before me, look where she comes. Enter Bianca, with Othello's handkerchief. Cassio. 'Tis such another fits you. Marry, a perfumed one. What do you mean by this haunting of me? Act 4, Scene 1, lines 139 to 141. There is something deliciously self-congratulatory in Iago's, quote, "Before me, look where she comes," unquote. It is as though he calls out, quote, "On my soul, here she is just when I need her," unquote. Ungallantly, Cassio terms poor Bianca a fichu, or polecat, that is, a common whore. Bianca. Let the devil and his dam haunt you. What did you mean by that same handkerchief you gave me even now? I was a fine fool to take it. I must take out the work? A likely piece of work that you should find it in your chamber, and know not who left it there. This is some minx's token, and I must take out the work? There, give it to your hobby horse. She gives him the handkerchief. Wheresoever you had it, I'll take out no work on it. Cassio. How now, my sweet Bianca? How now? How now? Othello aside. By heaven, that should be my handkerchief. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 142 to 150. Bianca plays on, quote, a likely piece of work, unquote, at once a lying story, a rival courtesan, and the fateful handkerchief. Othello descends into rabidity, a mania for returning to chaos. Bianca, if you'll come to supper tonight, you may. If you will not, come when you are next prepared for. Exit. Iago. After her, after her. Cassio. Faith, I must. She'll rail in the streets else. Iago. Will you sup there? Cassio. Faith, I intend so. Iago. Well, I may chance to see you, for I would very fain speak with you. Cassio. Prithee come, will you? Iago. Go to, say no more. Exit Cassio. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 151 to 159. With Cassio and Bianca removed, Iago turns to the kill. Othello advancing. How shall I murder him, Iago? Iago. Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice? Othello. Oh, Iago. Iago. And did you see the handkerchief? Othello. Was that mine? Iago. Yours, by his hand. And to see how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She gave it him, and he had given it his whore. Othello. I would have him 9 years a killing. A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman. Iago. Nay, you must forget that. Othello. Ay, let her rush and rot and perish, and be damned tonight, for she shall not live. No, my heart is turned to stone. I strike it, and it hurts my hand. Oh, the world hath not a sweeter creature. She might lie by an emperor's side and command him tasks. Iago. Nay, that's not your way. Othello. Hang her! I do but say what she is. So delicate with her needle, an admirable musician. Oh, she will sing the savageness out of a bear, of so high and plenteous wit and invention. Iago. She's the worse for all this. Othello. Oh, a thousand times, and then of so gentle a condition. Iago. Ay, too gentle. Othello. Nay, that's certain, but yet the pity of it, Iago. Oh, Iago, the pity of it. Iago. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 160 to 183. This heartbreaking crescendo scarcely can be borne. Even in his delirium, the Moor is overcome by appreciation for the wonder at his Desdemona. Iago, dramatist, director, and critic, instructs Othello that this is not the way to think about her. To Othello's plaintive exclamation that his wife is high-born and gentle, the critic Iago adds, "Ay, too gentle," that is, generously giving herself to other men. Whenever I think about Othello, the Moor of Venice, I remember first that harrowing, quote, "But yet the pity of it, Iago. Oh, Iago, the pity of it, Iago," unquote. And yet that pity shortly turns to monstrosity. Iago, if you are so fond over her iniquity, give her patent to offend. For if it touch not you, it comes near nobody. Othello, I will chop her into messes. Cuckold me! Act 4, Scene 1, lines 184 to 186. It is a peculiar butchery for us to absorb, the pure warrior using his sword to chop his wife into so many portions of meat. Iago. Oh, 'tis foul in her. Othello. With mine officer? Iago. That's fouler. Othello. Get me some poison, Iago, this night. I'll not expostulate with her, lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again. This night, Iago. Iago. Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed. Even the bed she hath contaminated. Othello. Good, good. The justice of it pleases. Very good. Iago. And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight. Othello. Excellent, good. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 187 to 198. Writing with the lives of others, Iago usurps Shakespeare's function and chooses the manner of Desdemona's death. Cassio he takes for himself. Shakespeare reassumes control with the call of a trumpet. A trumpet within. Othello. What trumpet is that same? Iago. I warrant something from Venice. Enter Lodovico, Desdemona, and attendants. 'Tis Lodovico. This comes from the Duke. See, your wife's with him. Lodovico. God save you, worthy general. Othello. With all my heart, sir. Lodovico, giving him a letter. The Duke and the senators of Venice greet you. Othello. I kiss the instrument of their pleasures. He opens the letter and reads. Desdemona. And what's the news, good cousin Lodovico? Iago. I am very glad to see you, Signor. Welcome to Cyprus. Lodovico. I thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio? Iago. Lives, sir? Desdemona. Cousin, there's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, but you shall make all well. Othello. Are you sure of that? Desdemona. My lord? Othello reads. This fail you not to do as you will. Lodovico. He did not call, he is busy in the paper. Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio? Desdemona. A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them, for the love I bear to Cassio. Othello. Fire and brimstone! Desdemona. My lord? Othello. Are you wise? Desdemona. What? Is he angry? Lodovico. May the letter Maybe the letter moved him, or as I think, they do command him home, deputing Cassio in his government. Desdemona. By my troth, I am glad on it. Othello. Indeed? Desdemona. My lord? Othello. I am glad to see you mad. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 198 to 229. That monosyllabic line, with its interior rhyme, is a death knell. Desdemona's innocent joy is answered by Othello's, quote, "How happy I am that you are insane enough to rejoice in your lover's promotion," unquote. Desdemona. Why, sweet Othello? Othello, striking her. Devil! Desdemona. I have not deserved this. Lodovico. My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I should swear I saw it. 'Tis very much make her amends, she weeps. Othello. Oh, devil, devil! If that the earth could teem with woman's tears, each drop she falls would prove a crocodile. Out of my sight! Desdemona. I will not stay to offend you. Going. Lodovico. Truly an obedient lady, I do beseech your lordship, call her back. Othello, calling. Mistress! Desdemona, returning. My lord? Othello. What would you with her, sir? Lodovico. Who? I, my lord? Othello. Ay, you did wish that I would make her turn. Sir, she can turn, and yet go on, and turn again. And she can weep, sir, weep, and she's obedient, as you say, obedient, very obedient. Proceed you in your tears concerning this, sir. Ah, well-painted passion. I am commanded home. Get you away. I'll send for you anon. Sir, I obey the mandate, and will return to Venice. Hence, avaunt! Exit Desdemona. Cassio shall have my place, and sir, tonight I do entreat that we may sup together. You are welcome, sir, to Cyprus. Goats and monkeys. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 230 to 256. The three turns are sexual innuendos, as are the three obedience. The cry of goats and monkeys echoes Iago. Lodovico's rhetorical questions mark the end of Othello. Lodovico. Is this the noble Moor whom our full senate call all in all sufficient? Is this the nature whom passion could not shake, whose solid virtue the shot of accident nor dart of chance could neither graze nor pierce? Iago. He is much changed. Lodovico. Are his wits safe? Is he not light of brain? Iago. He's that he is. I may not breathe my censure what he might be. If what he might he is not, I would to heaven he were. Lodovico. What? Strike his wife? Iago. Faith, that was not so well. Yet would I knew that stroke would prove the worst. Lodovico. Is it his use, or did the letters work upon his blood, and new create this fault? Iago. Alas, alas, it is not honesty in me to speak what I have seen and known. You shall observe him, and his own courses will denote him so, that I may save my speech. Do but go after and mark how he continues. Lodovico. I am sorry that I have deceived in him. I am deceived in him. Act 4, Scene 1, lines 257 to 275. Iago's dry, he is much changed, leads to Lodovico's wonder as to the Moor's sanity. Iago, citing his own honesty, implies that it would indeed be better if Othello were mad, since only that could condone his outrageousness. With Lodovico, all of us are sorry that we were deceived by the Moor's former greatness.